So, Valley Forge, May of 1778. Some of Washington's men were hungry enough that when the corn finally showed up, they started eating it raw. A woman named Polly Cooper took it back off them. Raw. That corn would only have made them sicker. She had carried it 250 miles. Polly Cooper was Oneida, one of the 6 nations of the Haudenosaunee, the Iroquois Confederacy. And the Confederacy had just torn itself in half over this war. 4 nations went with the British. The Oneida and the Tuscarora went with the colonists. So in late April, 47 Oneida warriors and Polly Cooper walked out of their village, Kanonwalohale, and went south on foot, carrying corn. They reached Valley Forge on the 15th of May. 5 days after that, they were at Barren Hill, holding a churchyard so Lafayette could get 2,000 men out. 6 of them didn't come back. The Oneida tell it that she refused to be paid for any of it. But before that, please like the video and subscribe to the channel, now. 15 months later, Washington wrote out his orders for General Sullivan. Not a raid. His words, the total destruction and devastation of their settlements. It was essential, he wrote, to ruin their crops in the ground. 40 Iroquois towns burned, and 160,000 bushels of corn. Corn. That's the number that gets me. 160,000 bushels of corn. Now, those were the towns of the 4 nations that fought for the British. The Oneida weren't on that list. Some of them were out in front of the American columns, guiding. It didn't save them. July 1780. A war party under Joseph Brant, Mohawk, Haudenosaunee, their own confederacy, burned Kanonwalohale to the ground. The village the corn had come from, burned precisely because of where that corn went. 400 Oneida walked into Schenectady with nothing. They lived as refugees for 3 years. In 1794, the United States settled up. $5,000 to be split between the Oneida and the Tuscarora for everything they'd lost in the war. A sawmill, a grist mill, and a treaty saying the land was theirs. 6 million acres. New York State then took it, treaty after treaty that Congress never ratified. The Oneida count 26 of them. By the early 1900s, what was left of that homeland was 32 acres. Most Oneida were in Wisconsin by then, or in Ontario. 32 acres. Out of 6 million. The Haudenosaunee still have a name for George Washington. Haudenosaunee, town destroyer. Polly Cooper's shawl still exists, by the way. Her family kept it. Sources in the description. More of these if you want them.